In 2020, the world had to contend with a rapidly spreading virus, a slowing global economy, and border shutdowns. Amidst this chaos, another potential crisis was brewing: food shortages. It was especially felt in the island city of Singapore that imports more than 90% of its food supply. In 2019, 34% of its food imports came from Malaysia. The pandemic caused border closures and, along with them, supply chain disruptions. Worry about food shortages led to panic buying and empty shelves. Suddenly, urban farming became an attractive alternative.
We need to ensure really that we have alternative plans in action to encourage more and more, I think, people to get involved in growing their own food.
In June 2020, the National Parks Board began distributing over 150,000 seed packets of different edible plants, including kangkong, bayam, brinjal, and lady's fingers. Online gardening courses became a hit as people signed up in droves. Home gardens now evolved into elaborate green spaces with a wide variety of fruits and vegetables.
I'm one of those who really believe that there's so much community unused space. One of my colleagues has actually done a study of how many people who live in HDB apartments are growing vegetables in the alleyways. And it's amazing how many are, and doing quite well, in fact.
A 2018 study by Chinese and American researchers showed that cultivating edible plants in vacant plots, rooftops, and parks worldwide could increase global food production by 180 million tons. Food systems could become decentralized, allowing people to share, barter, or even sell their produce on a small scale.
So it's a good example of where there are even many communities, apartment, condo dwelling communities, who farm on rooftops. And they produce so much that they have formed cooperatives to sell their vegetables. So my question is, if Seoul can do it, why can't we do that in Singapore?
Worldwide, the locavore, or local food movement, is flourishing. People are encouraged to grow their own food and buy from small-scale producers.
There has to be a balance in different kinds of farms, and in any particular area, there must be a balance. Which is why I would love to see in Singapore more farmers' markets that cater to small farms and community gardens, so that people can share the produce that normally are not available in the supermarkets.
Growing your own food is the future. And while starting an edible home garden may seem like a hobby now, it may become an important additional source of fresh produce.